Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe and in today's video I want to show you my TBR for the next month, December, the last month of the year. And I'm not only showing you my TBR, you help me pick out. Not really help me because I choose it and you watch me choosing my books that I want to read. But you guess the theme of this video, okay? If you missed my announcement video, I will co-host something special in December. We are doing the Cozathon the whole December. Simone from Beyond Bookish hosts the whole Cozathon and I'm a co-host along with other people. And we have a Discord channel, etc. I link this everything down in the comments, in the description. I always say comments, it's in the description, okay? In the description down below. But we have a list. Checking it twice, Cozathon list, and with the prompts for what we are going to read. And it's a lot. You can combine the prompts, so you don't need to read for every prompt one book. You can read one for more prompts. That's good. For a few prompts I already have something in mind that I want to read, but I will show you and then you will write down in the comments down below which books I should read, especially for one where I don't know what I want to read. So let's start with the first one, a 5-star prediction. Wait, let's start with the ones that are already known, and so I don't need to go on the ground and get up again. You will know in a second why I go on the ground. So, my buddy read with a friend will be the Patreon buddy read for Mel's channel, for the Citadel. We are going to read Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey, I think was her name. Yes, this Tessa Bailey, it's a name, that's her name. I'm so happy and yeah, I really hope it's a quick read. It's really bright and colorful, the cover, so for me it's not the typical winter color vibes on the cover. So this is also another prompt, a book with winter colors on the cover, and for me it's not window shopping. But we actually do another buddy read for Patreon read, and I think that was the Le Fantasma buddy read, and this was Duke Actually. When I'm correct, I can be wrong, from Jenny Holiday. This is the second one of the book of a book series. I hope I can read that without reading the first one first. So yeah, if you know something, let me know. Okay, then I will combine my reread and one other prompt, the found family trope. I will combine because in my head, wait, I want to reread the Agatha series. I want to reread that. So now my favorite book of the series is A Court of Silver Flames. I know, I hated Nesta at first, but I love her now. And I really liked the story. It was so emotional for me. Emotional is also a prompt. So I think about that, to reread A Court of Silver Flames. But then on the other hand, I want to reread the whole series in annotated. So you need to help me to pick out if I read Agatha first. Who I think Agatha has not really the found family trope. The first book doesn't really have it, but the second one. So help me pick out. Do I need to reread the whole Agatha series? Not the whole series in this month. Maybe I can do it. Or do I want to reread only A Court of Silver Flames? I really sound sick. I feel I sound sick. But it's not time to be sick. No, I can't test. Holy shit. Or do I want to reread Certain City? But it's no found family trope. We will see what you choose. And then I think for the next books I need to go on the ground. Hi, here on the ground is my TBR shelf. This is all the books. This is some of my present for the Citadel. I already have it and it's laying on there. But this is something I can't look at it. So, this is my whole TBR shelf. This is all the books I haven't read so far. I know. It's not that much, I think. I think there can be a lot more on it. So, a 5-star prediction. I already have a big book in mind for that. And this is the last book of the Krone der Dunkelheit from Laura Kneidl. And this is the, if you follow this channel, you already know in my September and October wrap-up that I reread or read the first time the second one by a read-along who was from the author herself. She did the read-along on her Instagram channel, and now the last book is out. So I also just want to mention it here. I got a signed copy. You can't see it. You can't see it, but it's signed in my name. So I'm so excited to read that because it's the last one. I really love this second one. I gave this book 5 stars. And normally I don't like second books that much. This is also a big book. It has... Okay, here's the author's note. 791 pages long. So... Oh no, this is the glossar. 789. This is how long the book is. So this will also fit the prompt for a long book. And it has illustration in it. This looks like that. These are all the characters of the book. I also have 2 other books with illustration. Sorry, this might be confusing, but I have now a 5-star prediction, a book with winter colors, reread of faith, which one it will ever be, buddy read, and in my review this found family trope. With this book I will also finish a series, an emotional read. I think everyone will be an emotional read. It's a long book, and yeah, a book with illustrations, a seasonal theme book. I mean, window shopping is seasonal themed. It's, I hope. So, I don't know. That will be only 4 books on my TBR. Duke actually, window shopping, this one Akata book. I have only 4 books on my... Oh, wait. I forgot. I reading also the Starless Sea. Okay, now we have all the Patreon buddy reads. So this will not count as my long book. This is my 5-star prediction and finish a series. I'm reading a Starless Sea for the long book. This is the secondary pick for Mass Patreon, and can we shortly talk about how ugly the cover is? I mean, it tells the name of the book is The Starless Sea, and what is on the paper? Keys. I think they're important for the story, and I really hope, but when you know the original cover, this is just ugly. This is fucking ugly. So this is why I will read this in German, because the English cover looks the same. So, I mean, bonus points for that it's not a different cover. But why? Why though? Why though? So, okay, we have now, maybe I need a pencil to write everything down. I don't need a pencil. Finish a series, long book, a book with your favorite trope. So my favorite trope is friends to lovers. This is my absolute fave. but I think no book of my on my TBR shelf is a book with friends to lovers. So I don't know what to read in this book. So okay, no Brandon Sanderson books have no friends to lovers in there. I think actually it has. No, it has. So Conversation with Friends. No. Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue. Don't has. I don't know it. I don't think it has really a friends to lovers things relationship. So let's read the back of this. Okay, we skip that. An anticipated read. I got distracted. Okay, let's skip ahead. I just sitting there in silence. So I don't know what to pick for anticipated read because everything is anticipated. I have one book in mind, but I need to think about it if I really want to read this. So let's go ahead with let's do a short book, okay? And for this I'm going with under 300 pages, 500 pages. Need 300. I can't read. Yeah, from under. I'm going with why I'm no longer talking about race. Why I'm no longer talking to white people about race. So just can we also talk shortly about the book cover? I think it's hilarious. It's so funny, the book cover, because to white people is in this white glossy shiny thing, but sometimes I have really trouble to read a certain amount of words when they are behind a certain background to read that. So when I pick up this book at the bookstore, I just look at this, why I'm no longer talking about race, and I was like, okay. And I was like, why is there a big gap? And I couldn't read to white people in the bookstore because the lining in there was so bad. I didn't see the title. I couldn't see it. So, I mean, then I read this in the side and I was like, I noticed this book. Everyone on BookTube talks about this. That this is good. So I took this with me, but I was like, I couldn't see it. And then when I was outside, I was like this, and I was like, oh, now I see it. And now I see two white people. When I look at like this, I just stumped sometimes. So the next book in the series you haven't finished. So for that, I can read. Technically, I can read Gods and Monsters by Sherry Maroon. This is the hold on. Plant, can you just a couple of seconds? Thank you. So I can read Gods and Monsters by Sherry Maroon. This is also the last book of the series. By the Serpent and Dove series. Does it call like that? I don't know. I hate Blood and Honey. I already didn't like Serpent and Dove, but Blood and Honey was even worse. I can't even remember what happened in the book. Like nothing. I just know that Lou and Reed always fight, and this is everything I know about this book. So I have got some monsters here because I ordered this at the same time with Blood and Honey. So why currently reading Serpent and Dove? So I didn't have the knowledge there that I don't like this. That's a problem, I know. So do I want to read this? I don't know. I think I'm not ready. I can also read Heartless. This is not Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This is Bring me the there. Souls, Hearts, and this is bring me Send Me Their Souls. This is Send Me Their Souls by Sarah Wolf. They changed the title to Heartless because in Germany this makes sense to change an English title to a different English title, and the best thing is you can choose an English title of a book that already exists in this world. I can also read that. I can remember that I like this, and I think this is the only book series I actually like the woman on the cover, or the face on the cover, because she's so fucking pretty. Like, look at her. She's so fucking pretty, okay? And yeah, maybe I read that, but I don't know. I can't even remember what's happened in the last book. That's a problem. So, but I also can read Rage and Ruin by Jennifer Armstrong. Can I please pick up the book? Thank you. I read Storm and Fury last year, and I was on the hunt of the hardcover book of Rage and Ruin, and I didn't get it. Did I get Grace and Glory as a hardcover? Yes, of course. So I have Storm and Fury and Grace and Glory as hardbook, and this is a paperback. At least it's floppy. So, but I think I go, I'm sorry, Sarah, but I think I read something from Jennifer. This is the next book in the series you haven't finished. So, what do I need? A physical TBR return. I still need an unanticipated read. In a book with your favorite trope. Oh god, okay. I can do it. So, books that are on my TBR long enough to be part of this. So, Girl, Woman, Author is a book that I have since 2020. I think 20 was. It was the beginning of the year. It was before COVID, and I already started this book and never finished it, and I got to page 51. But I need to say that at this point when I started the book, I haven't read a lot in English, so I had my hard times. I got a full speed. I haven't read anything in English the whole years, and then I started slowly start reading English and then start full blown out everything in English. So this is on my TBR for long enough. I also have Elizabeth Gilbert's City of Girls on here. This is also a book I bought, I think, when it was published, and this is copy from 2019. So I bought this 2019, and I don't know why I bought this, because at this point when I bought this I haven't read anything in English yet, just fanfictions. And this is a big book. It's a small book because the paint is more real. It is over 600 pages and the font is really tiny and it's really thick, and I don't know why I thought that I just like the cover, and I didn't read on the back what's about this. And this is the same woman who writes Eat, Pray, Love. I didn't read Eat, Pray, Love. I didn't watch the film because I'm not old enough to watch this. Maybe I should watch this now. Maybe I need the spiritual awakeness of it. So I have this also on my TBR for long enough. Then I show you now what's long enough on my TBR. This is a book, Russisch Love. And I have this on my TBR since I don't know when. I got this from my grandma because she wants to throw it away, and I was like, I need to have this long enough that I took this without reading the back, because I was so broke that I just grabbed everything I could for free to read. So this is for sure 6 years on my TBR. And then we have a PC Cast book, Mythica. This is the 7th book of a series and I didn't know, so I can read this without reading the first 6 ones. and I haven't read them. So this is a no for this month. I also have this Moonchosen PC cast book. I got to chapter 4. So, and I stopped reading that. Yeah. I think I don't like her anymore. I have this since 2017. So then I have here books. One book with a white dragon on it, and I don't know anything about this book. I have this at least I think it's 2019, and it's about, I don't know what's about. I read it and I don't know it. I also have this. This is also a translated version, Johnam and Jin, I think it's called, also in English. And I have bought this at the same time like this one. So I bought the two books together, but I will not reading this because why? Why should I? Why should I read so much big books in 1 month? So Mythica, and this one is out. Maybe I should unhaul Mythica because there's no chance I will ever read this. So this is a small book. I don't want to read this. I don't want to read this. But maybe I should read this because this is for sure the longest book on my TBR. I will read this, so it's gone. So this is a real veteran on my shelf, okay? So anticipated read. So maybe I go for that with a Vanishing Half. Don't mind the destroyed cover about this use. So it's also a small book. I'm going to read this. So then the last one is, I think, only one to read a book with my favorite trope. So okay, let's think about it. I have my 5-star prediction. This is this one. This is my 5-star prediction. A book with a winter color is Duke Actually. I reread my fave. You need to choose what I read. I want to reread the Akata series. Or Akata Silver Flames. I know it's also an Akata book, okay? But you know what I mean. So, buddy read with a friend is window shopping. Has a found family trope will be my reread if you choose whatever I want to read. Then finish a series is also this one. Emotional read will be, I hope, this one or my reread because this was emotional. A long book can be everything. So whatever that I go with Starless Sea. Then a book with your favorite trope. I don't have one yet. Let's go on. Anticipated read is going to be a Vanishing Half by Brit Bennett. Then a seasonal theme book. I hope Window Shopping is a seasonal theme book. I really hope. And Duke Actually might be also because the author said that this is a Hallmark book series, and Hallmark is, when I get it right, like this disgusting, sweet, romantic movies on Christmas time where you want to vomit but non-stop because it's too romantic. I'd never watched a movie like that because I hate it. So that's what that. And a physical TBR veteran, Russian Love. Is this even translated? I don't think that. The original title is Splendor. Okay. A book with illustration will be also the my 5-Stop Addiction short book. Why I'm no longer talking about people, to white people about race. Let's don't forget the white people. And this has a sticker on it, will not goes away. And the next book in a series you haven't finished, Rage and Ruin. I am so excited. Maybe I go with my favorite trope with a different trope that I like. Wait, what have I for the Audible books? Don't look at me like that. Excuse me, can you please work? Thank you. So I have Beach Read. I definitely know the dating game is no Friends to Lovers. Kingdom of the Cursed, also not. Beach Read. Is Beach Read a Friends to Lovers? Answer me that. Then Kindle books. What I have on my Kindle? I have on my Kindle Not My Type, From Luca for Love, Priest. Priest is not a Friends to Lovers. I saw on TikTok that someone mentions that Punk 57 is a Friends to Lovers. I haven't read it so far, but I have this as a Kindle Unlimited book. I regret it so much that I'm sitting on the ground. I am hurt. I'm just so, it hurts so much sitting on the ground. I'm too old for that. I mean, I'm not old, but I'm just having a broken back since the beginning of my childhood, so I'm not able to sit on the ground for a very long time. So I don't know what I want to read for my favorite trope. You know what? I'm going to out myself and say that pregnancy trope is also my favorite trope when it's done good. Yeah, this can be disgusting, but it can also be really good. So I'm reading Ice Planet Barbarian's books. Oh my god. Then I have it. I have all my books. Was this good, this video? I hope. If you don't like this format, me sitting on my ground and just figuring out what I want to read, please say it to me. I will never do this again, but I actually think this was fun. So yeah, this is my book stack. I'm happy. I think I'm happy. I'm not finished with my November TBR yet. I'm still reading 3 books. So this should be fun. How many books are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books. I just figured out that I count in German. But this is how you count in German to 9. Just random lectures with Zoe. I will never get up again because my back is hurt. So I don't have actually a copy from Duke Actually and Window Shopping. I don't know what's in there, but I know it's a book. Maybe it's Window Shopping or Duke Actually. We will see. It's like there. The 19th, I can open it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you joined or participate in the Cozathon. It goes to whole month, so you have done just a week. You don't need to fulfill every prompt or read a lot of books. It's just the whole point of the Cozathon is to have an awesome time, to relax in the last time of the year, last month of the year of 2021, and have an awesome month and an awesome life. And I'm so excited to be part of this, so thank you, Simone, again to ask me. Yes, I'm still sitting on the ground. to be part of this, and then I will see you in my next video. Bye. So, how do I get up now? Honey, will you say